Hello. On the topic of like patterns repeating and themes like coming up again and again, as I try to understand this whole thing, I'm continuing to notice how all of my problems are in many ways self-inflicted, in many ways fully in my control. And that at any moment, I could let go and the problem would disappear. And what I'm finding is what's stopping me is all of these things I never knew that I couldn't let go because I never even knew that I had them. Attachments to concepts and aspects of relationships and pieces of myself that have always just been set dressing, never had a name. And now that I finally have spotlight on these things that have so much control over what makes up my life. It's hard to be like, I acknowledge you and now I immediately let you go. It's a part of me that I'm meeting for the first time in many ways. Something that was like serving me in the way that our egos often serve us in childhood to like protect us and keep us alive. But eventually the time comes to thank that part of yourself and put it away and let it go. But that doesn't only apply to the ego. That applies to maybe it does. Maybe that's all ego. And I'm just recognizing new aspects of myself that I always just thought were parts of reality, but in reality are different corners of that ego that need to be let go. Then if you are able to do that, your problems, whatever that means, like the things you're trying to work out, they would go away kind of instantly. Like the resolution would be self-apparent, or in many cases, the reality would become that the problem never even existed in the first place. But there needs to be that release. Sometimes it's so hard to surrender because you don't even know what that looks like. What is life going to be when this core piece of your life, core piece of what you would have called reality, when that no longer is there? What's life then? That's terrifying to think about. Who's going to catch me? And intellectually, you know the answer, but when you got a VR headset on and you're like doing the like walk the plank thing and you look down and you know you're standing in your living room, but you look down and you still get that pit in your stomach. It's like that. And it's easier said than done to just tell yourself it's not real and to let go. I found myself dealing with what you would call like a problem, like something that your mind is just kind of constantly churning on whether you're trying to or not. Like one of those long-term hurdles. And realizing that, like, for that to go away, to resolve this, if I really wanted to, I could do that at any moment, and I know how to. But I'm not. I'm choosing not to. And I'm realizing the reason is because I'm scared of that unknown reality. The uncharted waters that would become real. And I don't know. I can't say that I'm gonna just, now that I've recognized that, I'm gonna let go and just finally do it. Because like I said, there's still just that tightness in the chest. Like, I'm feeling anxiety. Nothing's going on. We're having a fun time. It's quiet. It's peaceful. But it's still like phantom. Like a phantom just like swirling around, you know? I do think that eventually I will get to that point, and then the question then becomes, when is that leap going to happen? If you're saying that you can't do it right now, when is it going to happen? Like, you should put a date on the calendar, because otherwise it's just like the whole tomorrow for sure SpongeBob thing. The question becomes, do you even want that? Like, is that something, is this life that you think you want something you think you want? Or is this just a life that you think would be like fantastic and like a success in another vision of maybe an older you or someone else's vision for you and what you should be? Is that really what you want? These are questions people are asking. I don't know. I hope you're doing well. Peace. I love you.